These 7 thoughts will change your life for good. They will empower you to grow spiritually, mentally, and emotionally. These 7 wisdom keys I'm going to give you will build your resilience, will empower you to have control over your emotions. So I pray that God will give you grace to be able to implement them. Number 1, I want you to know that the easiest way to eradicate insult is to get results. The easiest way to eradicate insult is to get results. Because no matter how much you fight people who insult you, it doesn't change anything. If you fight the insult they are placing on you and you remain the same, they will give you double insult tomorrow. So if you really want to eradicate insult, get results. That's why you must work in silence so that your results will speak loudly outside for you. So don't respond to the insult because people are describing your condition the way they are saying it today. But when your condition change, they will not call you that name again. So when somebody call you a useless person, when you become very useful to society and you begin to employ them, they will insult you again. When they call you probably a drunkard and you stop your drinking and you become a gentleman, they won't call you that name again. So whatever insult people give to you, don't fight them. Just do an introspective analysis of yourself and now work towards it and get results. Once results comes, insult will be eradicated. This is one thing I want you to understand, that don't fight insult anymore. Instead of it hurting you and getting you to complain and murmur, convert that energy, convert that pain into something profitable and tell yourself, I'm going to change the narrative. Because the easiest way to eradicate insult is to get results. No amount of fighting back can stop the insult except results. Get results and the narratives will change. The Bible is so clear on that one. Proverbs 22:29. Do you see a man diligent in his business? He will stand before kings and will not stand before mere men. The way you do your things will determine the type of description that people will give unto you. Number 2. I said this one is for personal growth. And it will make you resilient and you become emotionally buoyant. Number 2 point that I want you to take note of is that what people say about you or what people think about you is their personal opinion about you. You must know that in this world, everyone will have an opinion. Everyone will have an opinion. We all have opinions about people. The way we think about them, the way we act towards them is our own opinion. But our own opinion does not mean that is the end. So when people have an opinion about you because of the way they think or they see you, don't fight it. Ask yourself, how do I also see myself? The Bible says that if you judge yourself, no one will judge you. If you judge yourself, no one will judge you. So what do you also know and think about yourself? Tell yourself the plain truth. Don't lie to yourself. The Bible says, do not be deceived. For God is not mocked. Whatsoever a man soweth, so shall he reap. If what they are saying is true and you don't like it, work on it. If what they are saying is not true, don't get angry, continue going. Because it may be out of jealousy, out of envy, or out of pain. And that's why they are saying those things or thinking that way about you. But when your result is loud enough, wherever they stand and they say that about you, people will fight for you and people will insult them because of you. But let your results be loud enough. Let the outcome of your life be loud enough that people will stand and say, no, this thing that you are saying about this person is not true. So what people think and say about you is their personal opinion. What opinion do you also have about your own self? I know the truth is bitter, but it will make you better. In your own sober time, in your own room, right in front of your mirror, speak the truth to yourself. And I'm telling you that whatever people will say out there will never move you again. Number 3, wisdom key that I know will give you resilience, will empower you to grow spiritually, and that is going to empower you to have control over your emotion, is that be very truthful to yourself. And when people tell you the truth, no matter how hard, it will not hurt you after you have told yourself the truth. That's why I like a particular tribe in Ghana. Before they go into quarreling with you, they will insult themselves. I know as for me, my mouth is big. I know as for me, I'm very lazy. I know as for me, I'm a drunkard. And now they will load your own on you. You know, everything you load on them will not pain them because they have really assessed themselves already. So the same way, if you don't want what people say to you to pain you, tell yourself the plain truths. Know who you are and start working towards it. Don't fight what people say about you. Be very truthful to yourself. And when people tell you the truth, no matter how hard, it will not hurt you. Don't deceive yourself. Don't behave like an ostrich. Know and accept and correct yourself when you are wrong. When you are wrong and you know you are wrong and anybody say it, immediately accept it and move on. Nobody else will know it again. Number four wisdom key is that avoid the blame game and take personal responsibility. Avoid the blame game and take personal responsibility. Like my mentor, one of my mentors, Charles Swindoll, will always say that life is 10% of what happens to you and 90% of how you respond to it. You cannot prevent a bird from flying over your head, but you can prevent that bird from landing on your head and making nests. So when the bird is able to survive and make nest on your head, then you permitted it. But for the bird flying over your head, or probably even landing on your head, you cannot prevent it. But for it to stay there, make a nest and lay eggs and even start breeding over there, then you have permitted it. So take personal responsibility. Avoid the blame game. Life is 10% of what happens to you and 90% of how you respond to it. Your response matters, and that makes you the architect of your own life. Your response really matters. No, but I wonder what the Bible says, that work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. People will act towards you. Situations will come against you. You cannot change those things. That's only 10%. Trying to change the circumstances around you is just like trying to stop the weather. You cannot do it, but you can prevent it from working against you, and you can get it to work for you and can work for your own good. I always have this at the back of your mind. Tell yourself the plain truth and stop deceiving yourself. Take personal responsibility. And I've always said that no one owes you anything. Everything you have control. Take control over your own life. No one owes you anything. Stop blaming people and take personal responsibility. Someone rightly said, that's the next point, that the highest level of insanity is to continue doing what you are doing over and over and over and expecting a different results. That's the highest level of insanity. So if you want something to change in your life, change the way you do your things. Pastor Otabel said that the outcome of your life is a function of your daily habits. So if you don't want the outcome of your life, change your daily habits. You can't continue to be lazy and be wondering why poverty has visited you. You can't continue to be disrespectful to your husband and don't understand why your marriage is not going well. You can't continue to be wasteful and lazy and don't understand why money does not come to you. Remember that what you do determines the outcome of your life. So don't be like them, like those people that think that they can continue doing the same thing that they are doing and get a different result. Do not be deceived. God is not mocked. Whatsoever a man soweth, so shall he reap. Whatever you sow into your life, that's exactly what you shall receive. Number 6. If there's something you can do about your problem, why worry? If there's nothing you can do about your problem, why worry? This thing will save you for good. There are many things that we don't have control over. We can only take it to the Lord in prayer. Philippians chapter 4 and verse number 6 says that be anxious about nothing, yet in all things with prayer, supplications and with thanksgiving, let your requests be known unto God. And the peace of God that surpasses all understanding shall keep our minds and our heart through Christ Jesus. So my brother and my sister, if there is something you can do about your problem, do it. If there is nothing you can do about your problem, don't worry, take it to the Lord in prayer. Well, there are many things that we cannot do much about it. Let's take it to the Lord in prayer. And if there's something you can do about your problem, also do it. Don't worry. Worry is like a waste of time. It's like sitting in a swivel chair. It can only get you busy, but it will never get you anywhere. Do something and stop the worrying and the complaining. Final thing I want to share with you is that you will not die by the criticisms of men. You will not die by the criticisms of men if you don't live by the praises of men. Many of us are living our life by the praises of men, and that's why whenever they criticize, you die. So if you don't want to die by the criticisms of men, then don't live by the praises of men. Earn your praise and accept criticisms wholeheartedly and learn from them. No matter how bad they are, most criticisms that come into our lives to strengthen us and to make us better. I've always said that most of the things that we do so well come from our enemies, because they come in to criticize, and as they criticize us, we learn from them and we become better. Take advantage of that negative energy that they throw towards you. by calling you so many names. When you listen to them carefully, you can pick some of the nuggets out of them, and you shall be better whilst they continue to stay there. Remember, critics are like signboards. They are not going anywhere, but they can show you the direction to where you are going. So don't die by the criticisms of men. And I'm telling you, if only you are not going to live by the praises of men. People may praise you, earn it. And when people criticize you, receive it wholeheartedly. I can assure you, with this nuggets, you shall live a very resilient life. You shall grow personally, you shall grow in your spirit. You shall be stronger than you can ever think about. So in conclusion, I want you to understand that your personal growth, resilience, and responsibility all depends on you. And with the point that I've indicated, if you take them wholeheartedly, I believe the Lord will help you. Have a wonderful day.